Alright, since 2025 is ending, I made this for y'all. It's, yep, where I scale like Trevor Henderson characters, if y'all could see. So let's get it started with. Alright, for the first one, this is the pig, the pig, the pig creatures, since it's like a little nugget level, it scales to little nugget, so yeah, it's my most consistent guess. Okay, for the next one, no idea who this is. I don't know who this white man is either, so, and for Behemoth, I know he's like 800 kilometers, but his like earthquakes, yeah, like it could like highball like to it's like the lower end, the higher end. So yeah, I'm going with the higher end one. And who's next? I don't know much about this guy, so it's my most consistent guess. Now for the Birdwatcher. Since most giants are like bigger than like cities or towns, if I can remember correctly, so I forgot to like put mountain level, but whatever, you say. But you know what? You know what? You know what? Now for the next one, I don't know who this guy is either, and I don't know who this is either. I don't know what this teddy bear thing it is. Now for Bonesworth. I don't know if that's any like cosmic scaling, so I'm gonna go straight as the most consistent guess. Don't know who this one is either. Now for breaking news. Alright. Probably like with the other giants, since most of them are bigger than cities if I remember correctly. Okay, now for I don't know who this is either, so and now for Bridgeworm. It's small, but it probably like small building or higher, so I don't know who this is either. I don't know who this is either. Now for Cartoon Cat. Cartoon Kitty Cat. But you know who I'm gonna Oops, sorry, my bad. Alright. Now for Cartoon Dog. I don't know much about honestly, but if he really is on par with Cartoon Cat, then yeah. Oops, sorry, my bad again. Yeah, I really must be careful what I'm touching since, yeah. I don't know who this is either. I don't have much information about it. I know who that is, but not enough information. I don't have enough information for it's like whoever this is either. I don't know who this is either for God of Chickens. He is like a god, but I'm not sure where he scales, so it's my most consistent guess. I don't know who this is either. Don't know who this is either. Now for Country Road Creature. Probably like straight to low walls, but street's my most consistent guess, so don't know who this is either. I don't know who this is, or I don't have much info about them. Now for day 17. And now for day 18. Like, I remember he's on par with day 17 if I remember correctly. So, probably probably like hair or hair. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is either. That's Cartoon Dog, already did him. So I'm gonna skip this picture. I don't know what this is. I don't know who this is. For Dummy, I think he's probably like Walls, if I could remember correctly. I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is either. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. And Feta King! Another one of us. You know where he scales to. Just like the other Paintrum scenes, considering the fact he came from the void, he should be around like Outer Versal at least. I don't know what these are. Now for tentacle crab, he's like bigger than day 17 if I remember correctly, so probably at least mountain level, if not probably higher. Like around island country, I'm gonna, yeah. Alright. The red room, I don't remember correctly where he scales to, so not enough info. Don't know who this is. Okay, probably like street to like, yeah, it's my most consistent guess. Like overpowered humans, but can't break a wall. That's what I call street. I know this guy, but not enough info. Now for Void Nugget, remember when I once said he was universal? Well, that's just the name, not like the stats. You use the stats, not the name. So I'm gonna go with Galaxy as my most consistent guess. If not, yeah. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. I know this guy, but I don't know where it exactly scales, so this is a giant, and most giants are like bigger than mountains, so I mean no bigger than cities, I mean. So yeah. God of Roadkill. Well, he's physically wall to building, but he's like a god. I have no idea where exactly scales, so don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. I don't know who this is either. I don't know this either. I know this guy, but I don't know much about his feats and statements, so don't know who this is. Highway Worm probably like on par with Bridgeworm, if not skills higher than this dude, so Oh man! Alright, probably at least around like galaxy level, if not like universal, since like these two have space-time manipulation, so at least around like universal, if not even higher. Probably like a multiversal to complex multiversal. And Holman, if I remember correctly, has like dimensional like scaling. So if not like to these three tiers, then outerversal. But you know what? I'm keeping Holman there. And now for this thingy, no idea who this is. Househead, he's probably skills above Siren Head's avatar form, so at least around town level, if not even higher, probably like city level. Humanoid Rabbit. I think I remember this guy, but I don't know his feats or statements either. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. I don't know who this is either. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Lighthead. He should around me at least on par with Siren Head's avatar form, so I'm gonna put him at town since Siren Head's like avatar form scales there correctly. But he has no feats that give him to outer, so sorry, he's way weaker than Siren Head's full power, if that's what it's called. Well yeah, obviously. Yep. Well yeah, he's obviously below human. It's the same thing. And now for Long Horse. Where does he scale? Bam! Oops, sorry. Not that again. Okay, I don't know who this is. 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 I don't know who this is either. Not for Meat Grinder. He's probably like he doesn't scale to Siren Head, but he overpowers humans. And yeah, by looking at picture, yep, should be around this level. Now for Meat Horse. I know him, but I don't know his feats and statements. For this guy, if I remember correctly, he should be around like at least like around like here, probably like here, higher than building level if I remember correctly. I don't know who this is. That looks like a giant, but it's not that big enough. But probably like by looking at picture, like he's probably like hair. I don't know who this is. I remember this guy, but I don't know much about his feats and statements, so probably like high street to low wall, but probably like below like yeah this dude. If not, then well A vein giant. However, this guy is a giant, but he's not that big, so he should be around here, if not here, like high city to low mountain level. Baby bird. He should be around at least like if I remember correctly. Bam. Oops, sorry, my bad, my bad. I don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. I think I remember this dude, but I don't know his speech and statements. Same with fan art. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. This dude, I know this guy, but probably like below human, I think. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. Peeping Tom. But I don't know where he exactly scales though, so I don't know who this is. We're really like around here. Like probably like around here, right? If I remember correctly. I know this dude, but I don't know his speech and statements correctly, but Shelly's around like, yeah, overpower like humans, so probably like street to wall, I think. Yeah. And I'm talking about God of Roadkill, but he's not completely feetless though. So where is that? I don't, yeah, over here. Probably like small building level. Yeah, let's give this dude a chance for a bit. Oops, sorry about that. I have no idea who this guy is. No idea who this is. No idea what this. Oh yeah, one of the OGs. Wait. Y'all scoot over real quick. Scoot over real quick. Yep. I'm not sure if he's stronger or weaker than Long Horse, so I'm gonna keep him there. No idea who this is. No idea who this is. I think he should skill somewhere. By looking at the picture, it should be around at least like, probably here, if I remember correctly. Oops, my bad. Hmm, probably like around like here. Hmm, that's probably like the same picture like from like this thingy. So Starlight or Cinema. I don't know this guy, but let me just like put him where he exactly scales at. Probably like here. No idea what this is. Needle horse? No idea, but let me guess real quick. Probably like street or wall. Like probably like around like here. Hmm. That's the lamp. Don't know what this is. However, I'm arguing between these two pictures if I should use this one, but I'm choosing this one. Oops, sorry, my bad. Like, probably like Void Nugget should scale to like the lamp, if not slightly higher. And if Homeman would scale to Void Nugget, then yeah. But I want to keep these two there. So yeah, to fill in the gaps. I know like these two should be higher, but I need to fill in the gaps. There's no galaxy or solar system, dude. So sorry, guys, but I have to. I don't know who these are. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. For this one, let me think real quick. Wait, where did I put that? Oh, it's here. Just here. Three. That's my most consistent guess. Don't know who that is. By looking at that picture, he should be around here. No here. I know this dude. Probably around here or here. Oops, my bad. Yeah, I don't know who this is, so I'm gonna keep him there. No, for Big Branch. He should probably be around here or here. Now for the giant with red dots. Y'all all know where I'm gonna put him. I don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Don't know who this is. Probably watch small building level, so I'm keep this guy here. Don't know who this is. 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 They probably wall building level. Probably the same name. Slightly above, yeah, but yeah. I know this guy. Probably low city. Yeah, if I can remember correctly. Probably here. Morning walks. If I look at how they look like, they don't scare the other giants, but you know what? They're probably around here or here. But you know what? I think I noticed you. I remember him if I could, yeah. Probably around here. No idea who this is. I don't really know where he scales, so no idea what this is. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. That's the man with the upside down face, right? So let me do something real quick. I don't know who this is. That's a nervous house guess. I'm assuming, by looking at picture. Oh, sorry, my bad again. By looking at that picture, it should be around like here. No idea who this is. Now for old detective, he should be around here or here. But you know what? You know what? Yeah, you know what? No idea. Is that Big Charlie? But whatever. I'm keeping. Yeah, he should be around outer versal level along with yeah, the lamp, but these two don't scale to the lamp, so you know what? Probably around here. That's Big Charlie, right? Now for the overseer. I think I know this dude, but by looking at his picture, let me think for a while. He should be around yeah, probably here or here. But you'll all decide. But you know what? The precursor of the first war. He from what I remember, he's probably mountain to country level. But you know what? You know what? Probably around here. Yeah, but you know what? Set the fried baby. Alright, let me like probably like care. No idea who that is. The smile room. No idea what this is. The smile room. So like we're like around like probably like. But the smile room is a dimension, but if I remember correctly, so should be at least around here or here. But you know what? No idea what this is. 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 Probably like around like here. No idea what this is. By looking at how they look like, I'm saying around like, you know what? I know this dude. He should like this guy's tree man. Where should I put him? Probably like hair. No idea who these two are. That's not the lights, right? Then probably like around hair. No idea what this is. 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 Oh yeah. That's a 12-dimensional body hive. Well, his weakest stat should be around here, but his skills to run from void planes but slightly weaker than him, so he should be around like here. His weakest thing is hair, but his strongest like around here. So this guy scales to like the 12-dimensional body hive, so like same thing. His weakest should be here, and his strongest should be around like here. And finally, that's it, Yellow. This is my like overall scale. Yellow could disagree with me respectfully, in a respectful way. Yellow could like debate me on Discord. Or, in other words, yeah, if y'all can do any respectful to me, then yeah, y'all could like blah blah blah, cope or whatever. Yeah, just my overall scale, y'all.